Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Yo.
Full Yo Podcast. Coming at you with episode 26. I'm going to go live with it, I guess. I usually just do these on the audio version only for Podbean and iTunes. So it's going to upload it now to YouTube too, and then just rip the audio, so it's going to be up there for anyone that wants to catch it later that's not catching it here. So subscribe to iTunes, Podbean, drop me some likes, a couple of reviews, join the Facebook page. Any of that stuff helps a bunch, and keeps the podcast going. So yeah. Thanks everyone for watching and for downloading. And I want to thank my two guests, Jamie the Jobber and Frank Mysterio Jr.
Yo.
What's going on, guys?
Yo.
Nothing much.
I'm sorry, that just kind of rolls off the tongue, Jamie the Jobber.
Yeah, he doesn't like it, but
I could see how you could not like that. I understand completely, but when you say it, Jamie the Jobber, like the alliteration is just
My fucking name
perfect.
starts with a J. That's why it fucking helps. God damn it.
Oh shit.
Pedro the Jobber.
I mean, and it fits the theme too. It fits the theme.
Did you guys see The Rock's new tattoo? How he
I wish he would have just fixed the old one and kind of elaborated on that one and not.
He got a big ass shoulder piece. You see it yet?
No,
I
I have
shoulder
not.
piece. I don't like
That's
it.
it now. Yeah.
Over the Brahma Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, he covered up the infamous Brahma Bull tattoo. So
This is 22 hours worth of work.
the
And
hell?
fucking, how many sessions he said? 3 sessions, 22 hours.
he just covers his shit up with makeup though when he
Yeah.
does movies.
It's dope though, man. It looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It does look
It
dope.
looks dope.
But I mean, you just remember that prime just bull right there.
Oh hell yeah, that
on
was
the
so
top
iconic,
turnbuckle,
man.
you know,
That was so
giving the
iconic.
people's eyebrow.
Yeah,
Brahma
with the
Bull,
sunglasses.
Now you really have to take a good look at it to know what it is, just because. It's
Yeah.
You
It's-
can
huge
very
and-
vaguely see it.
He
Yeah.
covered it up pretty good, but it looks dope.
I don't know why he would want to cover it up, but he did.
It maybe because it's faded, but whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. So everyone's talking McGregor, Mayweather, Malinaji, McGregor, even Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. And I wanted to bring this up real quick, just because these guys are getting paid a fuckload of money to spew fucking bullshit, dude. Like, it's so annoying to... Like, I don't even watch these shows anymore, but I started seeing the clips, and I'm like, I want to see what this is about.
Yeah.
It's polarizing.
Yeah, I could pay for ESPN. I have a la carte. I have Sling a la carte, so I could just pay like $10. I actually got rid
Oh,
of
that
it.
one is on Fox. That's Fox
Okay,
Sports.
well, I have Fox, but like
Yeah.
shows like this in general, like ESPN, Fox Sports, I can't deal with them unless it's the actual sport itself. I don't want to see their analysis. And
Oh no, I like watching the highlights. I like watching
I can watch
Sports
the
Center.
highlights, but like even for ESPN, there's too much opinionated shit and too much Deflategate.
Well, man, there's so many people. They've been letting so many people go. That's why they're all on Fox now.
Yeah, so I'm done with that kind of shit, and especially me looking more into MMA with the podcast and me having to focus in on the news itself so I can talk about it more. I started not watching it more so like a year and a half ago, like right a little bit before I started the podcast. I'm like, I'm done with this shit, man. It was annoying. I was just paying extra to not watch ESPN. So
Yeah.
instead now I have Showtime. I pay like $10 a month extra for Showtime, and I can watch all the boxing matches they have on there.
Yeah.
And they have a bunch of replays too, and they have on demand for Sling on that. So
You can watch whatever you want.
yeah, I'd rather have that. I'm pretty sure ESPN has the boxing too, so I might as well get that, right? for $10.
Yeah, Friday Night Boxing.
Yeah. Hulu doesn't have ESPN, right?
I'm not too sure.
Hulu?
That's your brother. You
Yeah,
should know.
he has Hulu. Okay, I can ask him.
Hulu? I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
No.
I don't even think they have. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't think they have live TV, do they?
No, hell no. I have the Hulu. It's just streaming.
Okay. Yeah, so dude, it was complete bullshit what they were talking about. So they're going back and forth.
Shannon Sharp at least played a sport, so he can
Yeah.
talk about football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly, man. He has experience. And
But who the
knows
hell is
about
Skip
it.
Bayless?
Yeah, who is Skip Bayless? Jamie, do you know at all?
Old white
I know
dude.
he was on ESPN. I know he was an analyst for ESPN. And
Analyst? Can you say analyst?
he was kind of just whatever you say, I'm gonna counter.
Commentator?
I'm gonna go counter whatever you say.
Talking head?
Yeah, like him and Stephen A. Smith. That's
I like
not the
Stephen A.
popular-
Smith though
Yeah.
because he actually like his specialty is fucking basketball, man. Him and Chris
Yeah.
Broussard always get the fucking crazy ass trades right before they happen and everything.
Right. But
Like-
even then, I'm glad you brought up Stephen A. too, because I kind of wanted to bring it up when you said that Shannon Sharpen, because what is their show called? What is Undisputed, right? And then the complete like opposite to that is like ESPN's like First Take, right?
Yeah, it's
which
the same
is Stephen
thing.
A. and Kellerman.
That's the show that he was on. Skip
Right.
Bayless was with Stephen A. Smith.
So I saw a clip of that show, Rafa, with your boy Max Kellerman.
Yeah.
So this guy Zach Randolph, you know who Zach Randolph is?
No, I have no idea.
He's a basketball player who played for the Grizzlies for the longest, Zebo, and he just got traded to I think the Kings.
Yeah, the Kings.
And he's in California, I think, or I'm not sure where he was specifically, but he got busted like smoking weed while he was driving, right? And you know how Stephen A. is always with the stay off the weed, right? And they were going in, bro, because Max Kellerman was like, "This is a stupid crime. Like you can't really." Like, you can't consider this, like, tarnishing anybody's name because this is a stupid crime. He's like, this is like a jaywalking offense.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of biased, right? So I was like, yeah, Kellerman, fucking tell him, right? It's like, Stephen A., you jaywalk all the time. This is the same. Smoking weed is just as, like, a jaywalk. It's inoffensive, basically, is what he was telling him. And Stephen A. is like, nah, it's illegal, this and that. But he was getting heated, right? And I was like, man, what the fuck? But, like, at least this is a little bit relevant, right? Because this is a relevant topic. Especially like in a sport like football, right? Because where everybody is first of all doing pills and smoking weed, right?
Dude, and basketball players smoke weed in the off season too.
But like, here's the thing though: these football players are taking a pounding. Like, recovery might be aided by that.
They're using it for CBD purposes now. Well, that's how they're getting away with it. And I'm not saying they're trying to get away with it because we should all be able to smoke weed. All right?
It's a fucking plant, man.
Come on, get over it, guys. Stop being fucking assholes. But these guys are taking punishment to the head, and it's. Dude, it's looking like it helps.
It's scary, man. Though, but
brain shit.
Well, same for MMA, right? Because guys are getting suspended, right? We can talk about the Nick Diaz's, the Kelvin Gastelum had to do the had to take the no contest in Brazil, right? All this shit.
Yeah, against Silva. He didn't beat him. I think they gave it to Silva anyway, but that was a no contest. I think Silva got caught for dick pills that time too.
Yeah, that's what John Jones got popped for too.
Yeah, these guys are their dick pills, dude.
His wet noodle, like DC said.
Is that what he said about
John Jones?
John Jones.
Yeah, his wet noodle.
Yeah, so fucking not Shannon Sharp. Skip Bayless is like Conor got taken down, sumo style, and pinned.
Who was he referring to? What was he referring to?
He was referring to Nate.
The first or second fight?
The second one, it was all stand up.
Yeah.
The second fight was all stand up. So what he's referring to is when Conor was getting outstruck, and he's like, "Fuck," and he shoots in for the
fucking takedown.
Yeah. And then this guy's like, and he starts taking control, and he gets on top, and he gets in.
He gave him a Damian Maya special.
Yeah, and this guy's mount, and he's beating the fuck out of him.
Gives up his back.
Yeah, and McGregor's doing not very good defense. He's giving up his back a lot, and he's taking a lot of shots. He's leaving himself very open. And he gives up his back and kind of almost gives up his neck.
He said, not very good defense.
In his favor, why take more damage? He was done. Like, he wasn't beating Nate in the stand-up, and he was already done on the floor. Well, because Nate is a BJJ black belt. But,
yeah, man, this is like, you already know what's gonna happen if you take a Diaz brother to the floor, man.
Yeah, shout outs to our listeners on YouTube, Mr. National Soldier.
Number
what
one
up,
fucking
here,
fan here. This guy's awesome. He's always watching. Thanks, bro.
Kind of got choked.
Yeah, no, it did look like Conor gave up to a certain extent, is what Mr. National Soldier is also saying here on YouTube. Yeah, but it looked like Conor gave up to a certain extent and gave up his back. Yeah, anything. Like he knew it was over. So why give up more damage? He knows about CTE. He's talked about not wanting to take multiple hits to the head.
Yeah.
So,
like Rumble, man.
Yeah, but still, like, how hard is it to look up these facts? Like, you guys are getting paid so much fucking money to just talk nothing, like, sound like retards?
Rather than just either reading off the teleprompter or him just saying that.
Yeah, how long did it take me to watch that fight?
Well, I think it's like we were saying about news, right? Like, why I wouldn't want to continue the mantle of, like, talk is deep, right? Yeah. Because, like, there's already, it's just divisive. It's just out there to like, what is the old phrase? There's no such thing as, like, bad publicity, right? They just
Yeah.
want the ratings.
Mhm.
And people are going to click on these fights, right? Because people are screaming at each other, right? People are going to, because like you
shit.
said, it's the same stuff always.
They're being loud.
It's the same stuff always. But people always want to hear about LeBron, man. He's the best basketball player on the planet.
Better watch
People are
out
going to
over
want to
here. You
talk
got a
about
LeBron
him.
lover over here. This guy loves LeBron.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
LeBron. But he's the best basketball player
Yeah,
on the
what's up,
planet.
man?
What are we
Take
going to
this
do about
outside.
it? What are we going to do about it?
Why do you hate LeBron?
Because he started the whole super team thing.
Okay, I understand that.
I respect that he's the best player since Michael Jordan.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
And
about
he's
that.
probably dominant in more aspects of the game.
I'm just glad you're not one of those people who say, because he said he's better than Jordan.
No,
Because he's never said that.
he has never said that.
Yeah. Once people say that, like, I don't even want to waste my breath.
He's the most, like...
He's this generation's
dude,
Jordan.
LeBron could almost
That's
play
it.
5 positions, man.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does flop, but look at he could play
Jordan
almost
is the
every
greatest of all
position and
greatest.
play it well.
Yeah.
Like Michael couldn't do that, which I'm not saying is like LeBron may be more versatile, but not
Yeah.
like better, you know.
He's Scottie Pippen with a jump shot, man. That's what basically he is. But yeah.
I'm just gonna we're saying more controversial shit about this, like ESPN, right? Now but see, we're saying crazy shit, but we're not getting paid to do it.
Yeah, we're not getting paid millions to do it.
And we're speaking more of the truth
Yeah.
than anything.
Like, and okay, not only are they getting paid millions, this is the biggest fight in combat sports history, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I think.
Well, man, because it's the only thing right now other than football that they
Right.
can talk about, man.
I mean, I'm not excusing the ignorance, but it's also like I think it's
Yes.
early going for UFC, right? I think it's just a big deal that they're even. I mean, it's not even UFC, but just the fact that they're talking about McGregor, you know, is like slowly but surely. You know how you had to suck it up and take like, oh, all the Iceman fans, and you know, oh, I like Anderson the Spider Silva, right? Like you just kind of had to take it because at least there was exposure, right? And people were learning about it, and it's getting bigger and bigger.
For me, the big one was Rousey. I really liked Rousey, and like no one knew who she was, but I guess just the people that watched fights, all the fights, knew who she was. So I was like, I've seen her in Strikeforce and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then when she blew up, and that's all people wanted to talk about, and I'm like, there's other fights, like there's other shit to talk about,
Yeah, but
like
no,
way
it's
more interesting.
whatever's
But they
hot.
all just wanted to talk about Ronda. And it's funny because it's kind of the same thing in high school, and I hated it in high school with music.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, you like this band? And I'll be like, oh, yeah, I like that band. And I'm like, do you like Led Zeppelin? And they'd be like, what? And then they would like other shitty music. And
It's
I'd be
out.
like, fuck you. I'm out of here. Like, you don't respect the old shit? Like, how?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I was just an asshole. For
I think
doing that, but-
it'll get better because like I mean, and I'm not saying he's the best, right? But like ESPN's
Yeah.
got Brett Okamoto now, right? Like
Yeah.
so slowly but surely they'll start picking up more on it. Like I mean, and again, I don't say it's their greatest, but like in the last 2 years, just the amount of soccer that gets covered on ESPN and the way it gets covered, like I see it on SportsCenter now. Soccer highlights make the fucking top 10 of the night and stuff. Like slowly but surely, like as
Well,
they
yeah,
get
that's
more
one of
acquainted
the
with it and
fucking-
more knowledgeable
It's
about
like
it.
damn near the most popular sport in the world.
Yeah,
is
but
soccer.
and that's major, right?
Yeah.
That's in the world and it has
They
never
don't have to
penetrated.
speak English to fucking know it and know the fucking rules and everything.
Slowly but surely.
Fucking
And like that's the thing, right? These people do get paid to just rile people up, Rafa, at this
Yeah.
point.
No,
Skip
and
Bayless,
Mr. National Soldier saying Ronda's a trailblazer. She deserves respect. She does.
Oh yeah, man, she
You
was
know-
she was ahead of the game.
Yeah,
dude.
no, but the thing is,
her
like,
mission was accomplished, dude.
I was
Yeah.
I was more mad at the fact that people, that's all they focused on. And in time, I realized that wasn't how I should view it. I should view it as it's eyes on the sport.
Yeah.
Just like the spectacle of McGregor
Dude,
and Mayweather.
There's
It's
3
eyes on
women's
both
belts
sports.
now, and I would say that's mostly due to Ronda.
Yeah, yeah. No, well,
She's the one,
that
yeah.
got it into the
Dana
UFC.
White.
There's
Dana White
3.
said there'd
Yeah.
never be UFC women in the UFC.
Yeah,
She was the fucking first one, dude. She was just killing everybody. She was just way ahead of the competition at the time. But
yeah. It's just that at a certain point, I was just like, can we talk about other stuff? There's badass
was
fights
everywhere, dude.
that you guys don't watch, that you guys don't talk about. And I guess it was just the casual fan pissing me off. And I hate using that term because,
you can't blame them for being
Yeah.
casual, though. At the same time,
like, who determines what a casual fan is anyway?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like using that term, but I don't know what other term to use. So
a newbie,
what?
a newbie.
Yeah, Thanks for bringing it up, Mr. National Soldier, here on YouTube, joining us. on Full Heel Podcast. Triple G and Canelo. No one's really talked about it. We haven't even talked about it.
That sold out. McGregor, fucking Mayweather isn't.
Dude, you know why? Because I almost kind of rank this almost not as farcical, not as bad. But, dude, this is a fucking joke, too, man. It's just a money grab, too. That whole promo.
Canelo, you think so?
That whole promo after the last Canelo fight.
It's going to be a badass match. You don't think so?
You're not excited about this? I'm
weights.
excited.
I know Triple G's bigger, but they're similar weighted compared to other boxing matches.
And they're both heavy hitters,
similar
man.
records, and they're both heavy hitters, and they're both down to box. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be
I think
offense.
someone's getting knocked out.
Hell yeah. I'll put money in right now.
Someone's getting knocked out, huh?
Hell yeah.
Hey, they're not in the same weight as Lomachenko, right?
No, Lomachenko's like 130, dude.
Oh, he's way smaller.
Lomachenko's small as fuck.
That's what
Canelo
it
drops
looks like.
down to 150 something. Like he
Holy
might not.
shit.
He'll drop weight to fight at whatever weight he's gonna fight. Like 164, I want to say. He's gonna fight Triple G. I might be making this shit up. Can you look that shit up, Jamie?
Say it again.
Triple G versus Canelo. What's their weight at?
All right.
I can look it up on.
What? So you're saying Triple G's gonna win?
I'm not saying that.
I think so.
He might. I think he has got a better shot.
On Mexican Independence Day.
I don't want him to win.
That's when it is, right? September 6th.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Around
bad
there?
fight.
September 15th.
The Mexican in me is not gonna allow me to go for Triple G, but man, Triple G's bigger and he's very good. Like, I know people are like, well, you can't just use size. You can't use size. But like the thing
That's
is,
gonna help him in the fucking match.
These guys are so technical at this level. Size makes it makes a difference. What does Mayweather do? Hey, you gotta come down and fight me. You gotta come down and fight me where I'm comfortable at. Where I walk around, well, not walk around that, but where I drop and I'm still healthy. I'm not gonna feel this. It's not gonna be
164.
164. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. So Mayweather made everyone do it. He made Canelo do it. He made Oscar do it. He drained them so they wouldn't feel, so they couldn't recover as well as him the next day. He fought a lot better. His reflexes were a lot better. And he could outpoint them, outlast them the 12 rounds. They'll get tired a lot faster, too. So size does matter at a certain point. And these guys are fighting at 164. That's Triple G's, I think, belt. I think those are his belts.
Okay,
That's where
he's
he
putting
was
on the
champion
line?
at. Because I know there was like a weird thing with Canelo and Cotto where they paid Triple G. I'm not sure about this either. I keep saying it. I need to fucking look it up already and stop. I'm gonna look it up today. I'm gonna write this down.
Should look it up right now, man. Google it. What do you want me to Google?
See, it's gonna be weird. Why did did Canelo and Cotto pay to fight for Triple G's belt?
Oh, okay.
I think they paid so they could fight for that belt
For the shot?
for that belt, and then he was supposed to fight Triple G next, and I don't think that happened. I'm pretty sure Canelo fought someone else, or he didn't, but then he just vacated the belt and didn't fight Triple G, and now he's gonna fight Triple G. There's some weird shit that's going on. That's why everyone says that Triple G or Canelo ducks Triple G.
Okay.
That's why everyone said it. I should talk to Blake about this. He's more of the boxing aficionado. Shout outs to Blake on Loaded Joe's MMA podcast. Or group, both of them. He's way more balls deep in boxing than I am.
Gotcha.
I've been getting into more boxing this year. I used to watch it. I used to go to your house when I was younger.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, your parents used to buy it, and we used to watch the fights at your house. My dad's always gone over and watched Julio Cesar Chavez fight. Like I used to watch him when I was a kid. So I've been a fan. It's just
not into it as much as we are now.
not into as much as I am now, just because they put on better fights and.
We can enjoy it for what it is now.
Train, so now I know the sweet science. I'm not saying I'm a fucking white belt at boxing, all right? But at least I've seen it. All right, I've tasted it.
Yeah,
I've
tasted the ice cream. You know, you've seen it. I've tasted it. It's a horrible reference, but
you see it. I taste it.
I've tasted it. You don't even know what it tastes like. All right.
Excuse me.
But I don't know what went on with that again. Sorry to divert from.
Yeah, but they were fighting at 160, and that's gonna be a badass fight, hands down.
Triple G Canelo's gonna be a fucking fight, dude. Frankie's over here trying to downplay.
I'm not big on boxing either.
Yeah, that's the thing. Frankie's doesn't even want to. He's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna come watch it, but
those are like we just mentioned like the 4 names in boxing that I know.
Oh, that's it. Gotcha. No, man, but you should definitely.
Do you know Rigondeaux? Rigondeaux's really good.
Oh, and what's this guy? Ward and Anthony. See, I know some names.
Yeah. Rigondeaux said he would fight Lomachenko.
And
Lomachenko was
Klitschko
like,
just
"Bitch, I'm
retired.
outta here."
I know that Klitschko just retired.
So did Marquez. There's mad respect for Marquez Jr. Juan Manuel Marquez? Oh, no, he's not a junior. Juan Manuel Marquez, he just retired. Got knocked out Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Put him to sleep.
He used to drink his own urine.
Yeah. All right, let's go over here.
Totally forgot about that.
Damn, over here, Mr. National Soldier. Triple G's gonna drop him for sure. Yeah, Mayweather did beat Canelo's ass. Google the word askew. You swallowed it. Horn beat Pacquiao. Yeah, Horn beat Pacquiao too. I need to go back and watch that fight. I heard it was close, but I heard a lot of people say that it went the right way. That was the last free one on ESPN, right? That didn't pull so
Man,
much.
that was a long time ago, man.
That was the controversial one, right?
Yeah, for Pac-Man.
People were like, boxing's done after that.
I don't want to see Pac-Man in there anymore. I'm sorry. He's still good, but I think he should retire. People are just going to try to make a name off of him. And they've been.
He should have stopped when he got knocked out and died in the ring.
Yeah. The decisions have not been going his way. I don't know if he's doing it for money. I know taxes were a problem
All for
in
him?
the Philippines because
Was he building houses?
I think
and
he was
stuff?
paying taxes here, but then the Philippines are like, hey, what the fuck? You're not paying taxes in the Philippines.
So they got him for double.
Or it was one or the other, but there were some issues going on with that, so
IRS.
that could be one of the reasons he's still sticking around and fighting, because that knockout was nasty. And like, really, what is he sticking around to do? Like,
Nothing. He already
he's not
fought
getting
Floyd.
a Mayweather fight.
He fought Floyd
Yeah.
5 years too late.
He's not getting a Mayweather fight, and everyone's trying to make a name off of him, and the judges are not favoring him as much anymore.
Yeah. No. He's
And
done.
his pay-per-views have clearly dropped. His only pay-per-view fight,
If
and
he
no
has
one
no
wants to
power.
watch it, is versus Canelo. And that's if Canelo wants to drop down and fight him, and Canelo would fucking
I wouldn't wanna see
destroy
that.
him. I wouldn't want to see it either.
No.
But that's his biggest fight. Who else would he fight?
Mm,
Lomachenko? Oh, actually, Lomachenko would be a good
that'd
one.
be even more disgusting. He'll light him
But
up like a
no, but
fucking-
the thing is, he's a lot bigger.
Oh.
Pacquiao. That would be a
Still.
good fight, but Lomachenko's defense, that would be a good fight to see. Get Lomachenko's name out there? No?
He's got that baby Mayweather defense.
Who?
Lomachenko.
Baby Mayweather defense? I don't know. His offense is really good too, though.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude. He's cocky in the offense, man. When he fucking put himself to the fucking corner of the ring and told the other guy to come at him.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Lomachenko's a badass dude. He doesn't
Yeah,
fuck around.
he's dope.
He's got beautiful defense and offense. He gets hit a little bit too much, but a lot of people want to hate on McGregor. Or Mayweather, sorry. I confuse it so much.
For allegedly
A lot
running.
of people hate on Mayweather because they say he runs. So here's what I want to say on that. Early on in his career, he put hands a lot more on people. If
Oh,
you go
hell
back
yeah,
and
dude.
watch his earlier fights,
He's
he
been
puts the
boxing for
hands-
over 20 years,
He puts
man.
the hands on people. He
Yep.
gets knockouts in his
When he
earlier
was
career.
Pretty boy Floyd,
Yep.
he was knocking people out.
Do you remember Jordan? You remember Jordan early on career? Dunking on people, driving it in, fucking making people look like fools. What did he do later on in his career? The fadeaway.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh yeah, and the paint.
Why did he do that? Because he realized he
He
couldn't
can't jump
play
no
the
more.
same game.
Yeah. He couldn't.
He
jump no
couldn't
more.
do the same thing.
Yup.
I'm getting older. I can't take on the same amount of guys, and I'm gonna get blocked out. I can't dunk.
Cristiano Ronaldo did
I
it.
can't come in and lay it up anymore. I gotta bump, fade away. I gotta work on my shot. I gotta perfect my shot from mid range. Maybe work on my three a little bit, but work on my mid range more. And when I can get the dunk, I'll dunk. Mayweather started off tagging up people, knocking out people, fucked up his hands, realized it's not fun getting punched in the face. I want to make money and I want to keep winning.
Hell yeah, man.
I can go 12 rounds and just tag these guys up.
He wins by points.
If you want to hate on that, go ahead. But he's rich as fuck.
He said he's a prize fighter. Remember?
And like he might not be able to read, and maybe not be able to fucking. He can read, all right.
He can do math.
Yeah,
He might not be able to read.
he can read, all right.
Yeah.
People want to make fun of. He can read, all right.
Yeah.
And if not, he can pay someone for the rest of his life and fucking a million years after he's dead to read to him, to read to his fucking ashes.
Yeah, that's true.
So go ahead and make fun of him all you guys want. He's the best boxer, or he's the best defensive boxer of all time.
I want to see it.
And he's rich as fuck.
Yep.
All that outside of the ring shit, you know. That
the money team.
I don't know about that.
Right. The money team.
That's not on me. I'm worried about the boxing, and I know, that's bullshit. Look, I watch the boxing. I don't pay attention to that outside shit too much.
I pay attention to both of it.
It sucks if he beat women, but that's between him and his lady. And if he got convicted, he got convicted, and he paid his time, and he's out. He did his time, all right? So look at Ray Lewis. He did his time.
He fucking killed somebody, man.
He didn't do any time.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, right. He didn't do anything.
No, he got away with killing somebody.
Mike Tyson did his time.
But
sorry.
fucking Colin Kaepernick takes a knee and then motherfucker get a job.
Don't even get me started on that shit.
Oh, man.
I might boycott the NFL.
I haven't watched it for the last 2
I
years.
can't for fantasy
That's what I'm
football
saying.
purposes.
I'm going to have to just not watch the games and just check in on the side, you know?
Oh, man.
Because fuck that shit.
But,
bunch of teams have garbage quarterbacks and they won't sign my boy just because he's speaking his mind.
Yeah.
Whatever. Y'all want to lose, y'all want to lose. That's on y'all.
Stab somebody, though. Pat, 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 pat.
They'd rather be crap on the field and lose some money.
Ray Lewis.
They'd rather be crap on the field and lose some money.
Yeah, dude. That's what I was talking to my brother about.
What?
That it's bullshit that Colin Kaepernick doesn't have a
Yeah,
job.
man.
But I understand why. It's business, but it's bullshit
It's
that
bad.
it's business.
It's bad press if you
Isn't
sign him
losing
on your
bad for
team,
business too, though?
Yeah,
because the NFL owners know if they sign Colin Kaepernick, so many people are gonna boycott that specific
It's not even
team.
that. Well,
They're gonna get so much bad press.
Apparently, the Ravens pulled out of it because companies that endorsed the Ravens said they were going to stop giving them money.
Fuck.
And that's why the Ravens pulled out.
Money. Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
And it's not even because fans were
We
like,
don't want to be
out.
associated with
Right,
you guys.
exactly.
In any kind of fucking
Somebody
way.
at like Nike was like, nah.
Shit.
Or something like that, you know?
That sucks.
Somebody at whoever makes their helmets
Fuck
was
it.
like,
He needs to go play for Arena Football League, the fucking Canadian Football League. Go play some fucking minor league baseball like Tim Tebow. Do something, man. Fuck it.
No. Okay,
Be
Mr.
some kind
National
of
Soldier.
fucking,
He's not great, you know? I wouldn't like start, you know, if I had some. Here's the thing, though. Like, even the stats don't lie. I mean, I'm not, again, major on football.
Colin Kaepernick,
his stats, and even in the last 2 years where he's
like
not been great, are better than, like, the Jets. The New York Jets, every quarterback that they have sucks worse than Colin Kaepernick, and they won't sign him, right?
Men lie, women lie, stats don't. Colin Kaepernick can start for the Browns the last fucking 12
he's not the
seasons.
worst quarterback in the league.
Who?
No.
Kaepernick, if they brought him in, right? He's not the worst. In the
No,
league.
but like that's the thing. He's not. So I wouldn't say he's great. Where like someone needs to go out and sign him.
He's not top tier. No,
but there are several teams
that
whose
can use
current
him,
situation is so bad. He's instantly would improve their situation.
That's what I thought. I thought the Ravens were gonna sign him just because,
bro,
their quarterback is gonna be gone out for like the last 6 weeks or first 6 weeks. And then I'm surprised Miami didn't sign him because their quarterback is out for the season.
Right.
They signed Jay Cutler.
And here in
the
Chicago,
guy who throws the fucking most interceptions ever.
Butt fumble Mark Sanchez is one of our quarterbacks.
He's our
I'd
backup.
much rather have fucking Kaepernick.
Then who?
So much.
Butt fumble Mark freaking Sanchez.
This guy won a preseason game. I don't care.
Oh, the Turbulinski guy, whatever.
Mitch Trubisky.
Trubisky,
who's played like 11 games of college football.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm trying to watch too much
This is
UFC
preseason,
and
man.
WWE to do this podcast.
These are fucking third string teams going against other third string
Yeah.
teams. It's fucking.
Hey, now that you're here a lot more, we can do.
For football
Jamie's
stuff?
breaking news football.
Yeah, fucking Ezekiel Elliott
10
got
second
suspended for
segment
6 games, man.
Insider information.
He might
10-second segment.
Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott got suspended for the Dallas Cowboys for 6 games. Should appeal it, get it down to 3-2. But they have a bye week in the middle of suspension, so he's still going to miss 4 to 5 games.
All right, enough of that.
Kaepernick is better than most backups and is better than, like, I would say, like, a good portion of most team starters.
I can name 3 teams right now that can use him.
It's funny. People talk so much shit about fucking Jay Cutler, But he was like our best quarterback.
Ever.
Right? Ever?
No, Rex Grossman was their best quarterback ever because he got us to the fucking Super Bowl, man, against the Colts.
No, if we're going to go by the Super Bowl, then Jim McMahon's our best fucking
of all time,
ever.
yeah.
But no,
yeah, but like stat-wise, yeah, it's Jay
statistically,
Cutler.
like by the position, it was
Dude,
Jay
Cutler
fucking
was
Cutler.
such a stud when he was with Denver before he got over here.
Dude,
man.
in South Park.
It's his attitude.
South Park.
It's his attitude, and
Like,
I can't blame him because
Shannon
I think
Sharp fucking said the best thing about Jay Cutler. He goes, he is what he is. He's a turnover machine and an underachieving quarterback.
it's his attitude, though.
Yeah, you can tell he doesn't give a fuck.
He doesn't, but like I can't hate him for that. If I had all these people trying to tell me how to do my shit, I would kind of just like be like, all right, you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna whatever.
Yeah.
But maybe it's a little too indifferent.
Signed
I get
for
it.
I would
get
go
it.
play for the Dolphins right now for $10 million for one season.
Miami.
Fuck yeah.
Hell
Give me
yeah.
$2 million. I'll do it for one whole season.
I don't know, man.
I'll do it.
How many games?
16.
What's my position?
Quarterback. You better fucking kiss your offensive lineman's ass so Ray Lewis, motherfucker, Terrell Suggs doesn't
It's a
come
wrap.
get you.
Throw. 'Cause, dude, these are big motherfuckers.
Well, dude, they're fucking.
And you're gonna take some hits.
You got the padding though. That
That
helps.
don't help.
That helps.
don't help
though.
your head.
That helps.
Nope, not your head.
Yeah, fucking. You can get CTE.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I.
What'd they say? Like 30.
90.
No, wasn't it like they had like 33 Banes and like 32 of them
Oh,
had CTE?
Yeah, like 97% of
Yeah.
them.
No, only one. All but one.
There you go. Yeah,
All but
But
one.
it was like the punter or some bullshit.
But still, that's
Or
that's.
like the water boy.
All right. Do any of you have kids, Frankie? I don't know. Do you have
No.
kids? Would you let your kids play
Hell
football?
no.
Now
I'm
that
a
you know
soccer
that.
guy, so I'll let my kid do jujitsu.
What do you mean? Like, if I have a kid
And
well,
let's
see, here's the thing. If I have a kid and he's a like a toddler, no, not a toddler, but like let's say 11, and he's like, I want to play
Pop Warner or like the little kid football.
No.
No, you wouldn't do it.
And see, and it would suck because I want to see that he has the body frame and the body size to be able to play. But it sucks because I would be putting him at a disadvantage by not letting him play at such a young, early age. And then what if he develops a huge body, like way bigger than me?
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's huge.
Yeah, he's just like a scrawny kid, but he hits high school and he fucking,
like,
gets
and
up
like
big.
I didn't play him. Like I didn't let him play because I'm like, oh well. Let's
I don't know. It's a toss up for me, man. It's for the long run. It's bad, man.
Know.
It's bad.
Yeah, cause
it's bad,
like,
man.
The percentage of getting into the NFL and the percentage of CTE in people is way too ridiculously.
Yeah.
Like it's too low on getting in and it's too high on getting CTE.
Yeah.
Like
if you get in the NFL, you're probably gonna get it.
And if you don't get in the NFL, you're still gonna get it, but you're not getting in the NFL.
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it in college.
Yeah, if you want to play football at any level, you're getting CTE.
Yeah,
like, if you're gonna
basically.
take hits, you're getting CTE.
Dude, some kid, I don't know from where, but he died on the field. Some high school kid or college kid died for working out. Like he overworked himself in one of the school's practices. He passed away. I don't know from where. But that's crazy, man.
Dude,
But
I'm glad my coach never made us.
He didn't overwork you guys.
Well, he didn't make us punch the fuck out of each other's heads. He would always go like 50%, and if he saw us going at it too, okay, there was times in fight camp where two guys would agree, like, well, not in fight, but like there was some guy would be getting ready for a fight. There would be two guys that would, I don't know, fucking crazy guys. They would agree to just boom, just go at it, and you would just see them sticking the fuck out of each other, just hooks in the corner. You know, I never did that, and it was rare to see. But you know, you had the guys that would be like, just going at it, and I think that's stupid. But our coach, like, whenever we were sparring or training, and he was in charge of it, and he saw that these guys weren't like, all right, we're gonna go full. He would be like, hey, we're going 50. We're going 50. And if he sees someone take a hit, he would be like, hey, take a standing 10 count. There's this one time we had new guys coming in.
You're going balls
and, like,
to the wall.
I'm a big guy, so I would work on my technique. You know, just jabs. Just jab. Try to work the outside. Try to stay on the outside and try to keep on the outside.
Yeah.
And this guy was a big fucker. He was as big as me, but muscular. Frankie's heard the story before. So I'm tagging him up, and the coach is even like, hey, Chida, stop headhunting. So I started going for the body, but that opened up my head.
Yeah.
So I come in for a fucking body shot, but he started timing me already. And this is what happens in boxing. They start timing you. They start figuring shit out. But he was an amateur. I was an amateur, so we don't know what the fuck we're doing. But still, you know, you're learning. So he started realizing I started coming to the body, and I'm coming in. So he started realizing, boom, come in. Boom, come in. So on one of those, I guess he notices me come in, and he just, boom, he just throws a fucking looping hook.
catches me all nasty on the fucking start wobbling.
Oh shit.
Coach is like, he's like, hey, try this. He's like, I saw that. Take a 10 count. Yeah, he's like, I know you need to take a 10 count.
Yeah.
My knees wobbled, and I'm like, yep, you're right. I'm taking this fucking 10 count. And so we switch partners because the timer goes off. We got like 2-3 rounds. Timer goes off. We switch partners, and you know, whatever. My sparring is continuing, and then out of nowhere, boom! Some guy drops.
Damn. Sorry to interrupt. This guy said exactly what happened.
What?
They were doing some kind of Navy SEAL log lift with a big ass telephone pole thing, and that it fell and dropped on him, and that's what killed him.
Oh, due to fatigue, like from working out.
I don't know, but the telephone pole thing is what fell on his head, and that's what killed him.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah, no.
God,
So
damn.
sorry for that guy. But back to my story. So yeah, I continue with my sparring, or we continue with our sparring after switching partners, and then boom, some guy drops, and we all turn around and we're like, ugh. And then we all continue sparring, and our coach goes over and he like gets the guy up, starts making sure he's all right, and then it was around towards the end of the class. But this guy was a newer guy, but he was strong as fuck. Dude.
Yeah.
He was strong. Like he was stiff, but like, you know, he started figuring a little bit out on his, like he would, okay, he's coming in, I'm gonna throw a big fuck, like I'm just gonna throw a big fucking haymaker, catch him.
Yeah.
That's not the point of sparring.
No.
Like, you want to learn technique so you're not getting caught and you have to throw a fucking big hook. I guess if you're a brawler and you want to do that, go ahead. But yeah, he took this guy out. Our coach didn't yell at the dude or anything because, you know, sparring.
Yeah, he was new too. On top of that.
Too, so, and then when the class ended, the guy took off. I used to hang around a little bit because he used to talk a lot. Like, our coach used to talk to us after and give us like some
speeches and stuff.
Not speeches, but you know, just life talk. It was fun just sitting around shooting the shit. All tired, and you know, some people wipe up the mats or whatever. You know, give us some life talk. But he was like, man, he's like, today was a fun night. He's like, that's what you see back in the old days. Fucking just people knocking each other out and sparring. He's like, I don't know how I feel about that though.
Yeah.
Like, I like seeing it, but he's like, that's the old days.
You gotta fight. You gotta train around. Smarter, not harder, man.
I don't know how long I stuck around after that, like in Champagne, not because of the like, oh shit, people, nah. Just I left Champagne, so
gotcha.
I left the gym. So shout outs to the Dragon's Lair. It's not there anymore. R.I.P. Dragon's Lair. R.I.P. Chris Cornell.
Yeah, man, that one still hurts.
Yeah, that one still hurts. We're listening to a little bit of audio slave right now, man. Thank you. And Jamie the Jobber.
Yeah, before we got
Soundgarden.
Yeah, Soundgarden. Upcoming fights. We have some upcoming fights. GSP versus Bisping. GSP showed that he signed the contract.
Just announced.
Yep, just announced a couple days ago.
Bisping's gonna get killed. Hopefully.
You think Bisping's gonna lose?
I don't
think so.
I hope so.
I don't think so.
You got
dude,
Bisping?
everyone writes off Bisping. I wrote off Bisping for the Luke Rockhold fight, and I got fucked. I'm not writing off Bisping again.
I hate him. So I hope he loses.
Take your hate out of it, bitch. This isn't about hating or liking. I don't care if you want to suck his dick or fucking not. I want to know who's gonna win.
GSP, man, just because he fucking has the best takedowns ever in the world ever. And
4 years ago.
Bisping has good
takedown defense.
Takedown defense, but he's good on the floor in jiu-jitsu. People underestimate that.
I just think George's wrestling is gonna take over, man.
I don't think he's big enough to keep him down.
He might not keep him down, but he's gonna keep taking him down. He'll fucking outpoint him.
Dude, all I gotta say,
he'll get all baby oiled up.
Is Dan Henderson.
He'll get all
in this last fight. I know he knocked him out in the first one.
Yeah.
But GSP doesn't have that fucking super knockout power.
Yeah,
so in this last fight, he didn't take him down and keep him down. And Dan Henderson's a better, I wouldn't say better wrestler. Damn it.
GSP's gonna be too oily. He's gonna win.
Is that
by baby oil?
Is that why?
Yep.
Who would you say is a better wrestler? Henderson or GSP? I would say Henderson. Just because he's got the better pedigree, but for MMA, I guess it would be
GSP.
St Pierre.
Yeah, GSP sets it up perfectly in his combos. Dan Henderson.
It's the fluidity.
Yeah, Dan Henderson.
It's the fluidity.
Dan Henderson is more. Yeah, Dan Henderson is more of the classic wrestler, like college
I'm
style.
Grab you and I'm gonna take
yeah, exactly.
GSP's
throws it in his
1-2
combos.
kick,
Yeah.
1-2 kick to set up the 1-2 shot.
Yep.
Or he's gonna wait for you.
Or
to
1-2
get
fake a
comfortable.
shot and then
Yeah.
hit you with a jab or
Yep.
something and then
He-
go
or
for the
he waits
fucking.
for you to get comfortable, and then he waits for you to come in on a punch, and then he dives in on your legs, and you're fucked.
Mr. National
You're
Soldier
fucked.
says Bisping's half blind. There's no way he could win.
Yeah, he's got one good eye, man. Fuck yeah.
I don't know,
He's got
man.
one good eye.
I wouldn't write off Bisping, dude. He's been blind for
He's
a
the
while. And
champ.
look what he's done.
He's the champ.
I just dislike him because
You
he's
can't
such
write
a
off the
fucking,
champ.
I don't like him either, but look what he's done.
fucking GSP.
I don't know, man. I'm biased because my very first UFC event I ever saw was UFC 100 when he took that devastating H-bomb.
Oh yeah, after he was knocked out.
Hey, Frankie, are you ready for GSP's rhythm? Or his octagon control? Is that what you're waiting for? Is that what he's gonna devastate
I
Bisping
am not
with?
impressed.
I was
gonna
not
come in
impressed
there?
by your performance.
Is he gonna come in there and baffle Bisping with his rhythm?
I hope so.
With my rhythm.
You cannot stop me. I will use my rhythm, my octagon control to keep you on the floor.
Oh man,
I am a robot, George St Pierre.
he's the
too
fucking
funny.
best, man.
I am not impressed by your performance, Bisping. You cannot see me.
Oh, he's the best, man. I used to remember early on watching him fight, and I used to fucking think it was so boring. But that's what he used to do, though,
GSP?
man.
GSP?
Yeah.
I actually like. So
So he got knocked out.
when we watch the fights, and it's a bunch of us here, fucking chilling, smoking, drinking, whatever, hanging out. We want to see entertaining shit, and we might criticize it and call it boring. But I can go back and watch a fight and appreciate it for what it is. But I have to do it by myself. I can't do it when I'm in a room full of dudes, and I know that's stupid to say. But, you know, we want to see knockouts. When you're in a room full of your friends, you want to see something crazy.
Oh, fuck yeah,
I
man.
can go back and I can appreciate a fight and I can break it down. It's a lot harder when you have friends and you want to have conversation and you want to talk about something and there's nothing to talk about and you're trying to not have dead air. It's hard when that happens and all you can say is this fight is boring because no one's throwing punches. There's no feints being thrown. Takedowns are being stuffed and that's about it. And they're circling around. You want me to tell you they're circling around forever? Like, I can't. So the only thing we could think of is to criticize what's going on at the moment. You go back and you watch it for what it is and you can break it down and appreciate the technique. I like how I would like what GSP would do. Maybe not at the time.
I'm very glad you won that fight, man. But I'm not impressed by your performance.
I'm not impressed by your performance.
Shout out Matt Hughes, man.
Yeah,
Said
straight
he's
up.
out of his coma,
Oh, yeah,
doing a
R.I.P.
lot better now, man.
I'm
I
very
am
impressed by
his
that
performance.
I was, yes.
Yeah, I am impressed. He's
Oh,
out of
man.
the coma.
He was
Shout out
such
to
a
him.
fucking legend, man.
Yeah.
And he's from Illinois, too, man.
Yep.
Farm boy, man. Fucking, I remember Matt Hughes fucking just-
Hillsborough, Illinois?
Yep, fighting out of Hillsborough, Illinois.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a classic, and fucking GSP. like,
Yeah,
man.
I just think GSP is gonna be too much for her.
Bisping. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, man. I like I said, I'm letting my emotions get into it a little bit. I want GSP to win.
I think
Should be a good comeback story. Bisping's obviously gonna want a fucking rematch. Set it up.
I much rather see
UFC 300.
I
Bisping.
much rather see GSP Woodley, to tell you the truth. And I know people are gonna be like, it's gonna be a boring fight. You know, it's gonna be all octagon control
Yeah.
and Woodley circling and
Do you
me trying
think?
for the takedown.
Do you think GSP can take down Woodley?
That well, see, that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
That's what like when people want to talk shit about Mayweather McGregor. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I want to see Mayweather's defense or McGregor's defense to Mayweather because Mayweather's gonna be attacking that body and attacking that head.
Mayweather said he's not going to be a defensive fighter that fight. Steve Smith had an interview with him.
I want to see what McGregor has done because I know he's sharpening the skills because I see this Nate fight happening. This Nate 3.
Oh yeah,
And-
no, he's gonna fight fucking Khabib first, isn't
I
he?
don't think so.
You don't think so?
They're talking. We can get into it right now.
Yeah.
I didn't write.
Perfect
I didn't write it down.
segue.
I didn't write it down.
What's-
Oh yeah, we're on upcoming fights. So they have I think it's Lee versus Ferguson. That's what they're talking about. It's not official, guys. Don't take this as official. It's rumors, and I've seen it talked about by big guys. I'm not gonna say their names. If you're on their Twitter, they're talking about it. But I heard
Twitter.
it's Kevin Lee versus Ferguson and Habib versus Edson Barbosa. That's what they're trying to set up, and it
What
should be
the
the other way around. It should be Edson Barbosa versus Kevin Lee and Tony Ferguson versus Habib. Sorry, I had a brain fart.
You confused the shit out of me.
What they're trying to do is Kevin Lee
Okay.
versus Tony Ferguson.
For interim belt?
I don't know if it's for the interim, but then what they're trying to do is Habib
Uh-huh.
versus Edson Barbosa. These
No.
are the rumors I'm
It
hearing.
should be Tony Ferguson versus fucking Khabib. And that person
and then
fucking
Lee
fight.
versus Barbosa.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, okay. All right.
So like,
I totally agree with you. Yeah, it's the other way.
really
It's ass
stupid.
backwards.
I don't know if they're just throwing it out there to then come at us with like, oh, this is how we're just fucking with you.
Fuck Khabib. Hey, man, that guy fucking wrestles bears.
I don't know, man. He's been pissing me off.
Wrestled. Past
So
tense.
here's the thing. This is why I never liked Khabib.
No man is
And
beating
it's a
a full-grown
personal
bear.
bias against him. And it's not that I never liked him. It's just when he was coming up in his career and Bettis was coming up, me and my friend would have bets.
Uh-huh.
And I always had Bettis. And my friend always had
Showtime.
Khabib. And Khabib, I don't like his style that much. I like Showtime style.
Yeah.
Where he comes in there and knocks the fuck out of you or he'll submit you. I know recently he's hit some hard times. But he's a badass fighter technically. That's why I like him. And he knocks people out. Khabib will hold you down and beat the fuck out of you. I'm not saying that's not technical. I'm like, I'd rather see the knockouts. So I was always a Bettis guy, and we would always talk about they're going to meet each other because Bettis was climbing up, became champion, and Khabib was climbing up. But Khabib can't even beat Tiramisu. He doesn't even want to face Ferguson.
He just wants fucking
Michael
McGregor.
Johnson almost touched him up. He's only fought
Yeah,
people that
Johnson
favor him.
did stun him.
He hasn't like I want to see him face better. I know he's badass, but I want to see him fight better people. To tell you the truth.
Khabib,
Khabib.
Talib, whatever.
Oh, dude, did you hear him trying to say Kaepernick?
Oh my
It
god.
was the funniest
Copernicus?
shit in the world, dude. Joey Diaz was calling
You
Kaepernick.
pull that up. You
Copernic.
have to pull that up. On
I don't think I don't know how I would find it.
Oh, Joey
I would have to go
Diaz.
through the whole
Yeah.
He
episode.
couldn't say it.
I got it.
He
I'll
was
find
saying
it.
he was saying Copernicus.
I got
and,
greens because I'm gonna find it
and
right
Miss
now.
Patrick was or Miss
Miss Patrick,
Miss
Miss Pat.
Miss Pat was like, "It's Kaepernick. Say Kaepernick," and he's like, "Copernicus." Kaepernick. It was hilarious because he just tries to keep going. He doesn't care if he knows if he has it wrong. He's just gonna go. Blah. He's just gonna keep going. Like, I'm not stopping, cocksucker. You keep going. All right. But yeah, it was like Colin Kaepernick. They're laughing. It was hilarious.
Colin Kaepernick.
It was the best. All right, take a quick look at our live chat over here with Mr. National Soldier. I like Woodley's style. Makes me go to sleep when I'm tired. And need a nap.
Again, he had to adjust the game plan. His last two
Yeah,
fights
man,
were tricky.
You
The
can't
two
make a
fights he had
mistake
were
against
tricky.
Maya, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna catch you.
And like I understand if you were like
And Wonder Boy.
we were paying for it, and when we're in a room full of our friends, we're gonna be like, this shit is boring because it is because we're trying to break it down and analyze it. I need to be by myself when I do that shit. I don't break down the fights with these guys. I do it by myself, and then I let them, and then I talk about it on here when we do our
We let it simmer.
when we do our audio breakdowns on Podbean and iTunes. If you guys haven't checked us out on there, we're on Fulio Podcast. We have some exclusive episodes, which they shouldn't be. It's just sometimes I don't turn on the camera, which today I have. But this episode will be up on Podbean and iTunes, so you guys can check us out there. But yeah, Woodley's style is very, very technical. And like I said, what were my keys to the fight, Frankie, for each one of them? I never said Woodley was gonna knock him out.
Nope.
I said Woodley had it was the chance of him turning it into the Stevenson fight.
I said he could knock him out. I was the one who was worried about it.
Yeah, that possibility was there. Don't get me wrong, but I just thought I was leaning more towards him turning it into a boring fight. But my pick was Maya. I thought Maya was actually gonna be able to get him down eventually and submit him.
He would
But Woodley
nowhere
was able
near
to
it,
just
dude.
stop him.
Like, can we stop talking about taking shots at Woodley and just talk about how Maya couldn't land any single
Yeah.
takedown?
21 takedowns and he didn't land
No
one.
disrespect to Damian Maya. He's great, but what the hell?
That's all he could do. That's all he had. That's all he had in his bag of tricks. And Woodley was smart, man. He was fucking.
What? He's not gonna finish your sentence.
Yep.
Fucking jackass. Cocksucker. Yeah, so I would rather see GSP versus Woodley instead of GSP versus Bisping, but we're getting GSP versus Bisping, so I'll take
You're
it.
good.
I don't care. I like fights. There's
Yeah.
no time to see Woodley versus
I just want to
GSP.
see everybody fight. Fuck that.
And this
I don't
is at
care
Madison
about
Square Garden, too.
I'll fight you right now. I'll see that. We'll
This-
record it and
thi-
we'll watch it.
This isn't the first. No, the first fight in New York happened already, right?
that. Yeah.
Apparently, this one's gonna be like 4 fucking title fights. It's gonna be crazy. And the next one in New York.
God
Oh, yeah.
damn it.
You're not gonna be able to see it.
Not live. Nobody better
Damn.
fucking text me.
Oh, you're
No,
fucked. You
what-
better turn off
What's
your
up
phone.
with that one? Why?
Wedding.
Is that the
November
that's-
4th.
Damn, you are.
Who's wedding?
fucked.
Oh, the wedding that your
Yeah.
girlfriend's in the
They're
building?
trying to stack that one up ridiculous.
November
for like
4th.
4 titles.
I'm hoping
might
they
even
stack
put-
up the
they-
China one more. Dude.
They might even
Maybe.
put
I'm hoping they
Brock
stack up.
Lesnar and John
Yeah.
Jones for the New York one. They said.
Oh my God, that's too
No,
soon.
I'm just saying that.
That's
just
way
to
too
say,
soon.
I'm lying.
That's way too
Hey,
soon.
the Korean Zombie is coming back for the
China.
for the Japan one, or China, wherever they're gonna be at.
I think they're doing their first thing in China, or is that WWE?
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
in.
confused. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of.
No,
both.
yeah, UFC's doing their first thing in China.
I think
That's
in
gonna
November.
be dope,
I
man.
think WWE is doing their first thing in China as well.
I think it's right around Thanksgiving, actually.
I think the WWE is doing their own thing as well.
I think the WWE China things for the WWE Network
Yeah.
is gonna be available in
Yeah.
China. That's what
Oh,
it is.
is that what it is? Yeah, I think that's what it was. You're right.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
Marijuana
I
don't
smoked
kill
too
your
much
brain.
and
No,
I watched too much.
I smoke enough too, so they're lying. It's not a
Shut up,
fucking.
bitch.
It's not. It's the wrong stereotype.
Fuck you, you asshole. I was watching
Fake
the fights
news.
right now, and I'm like, why aren't you watching the fights? And you're like, I've seen this one already. Yeah. You don't think I watched this one already? I've seen it a million times, cocksucker.
Yeah. That's why I asked you which one is it, the first or second one.
And you
'cause I
kept on
think
saying it was the second. It was the
Yep.
first one.
It was the second one.
He didn't get choked out on the second one.
I
Nate
just-
versus Cotto.
You had it at the end when they were like tugging each other, so I didn't even
Oh.
know which one it was.
Yeah, so the next upcoming fight will probably be Silva versus Gastelum.
Wait, I just heard about this one recently.
Sorry. Quick back to the live chat. Mr. National Soldier, I'd want to see Woodley versus McGregor.
They can make that happen, and they were talking shit to each other at that backstage.
That doesn't seem like they wouldn't make that happen. It seems pretty likely to eventually happen. Woodley being young, McGregor being young. Unless McGregor's just gonna pack it up and get out of there.
He might after that Mayweather fight.
Dude, he might stick around for a Malignaggi fight, and then
Diaz 3.
DS3. Dude, those are really. He has a lot of big money fights in his. If he can keep winning, well, not even against Mayweather. He didn't have to win against Mayweather. And he still has another money fight against Malignaggi, which he could probably win.
Yeah.
He's already seen him in sparring, and he can train for that. And there's a little history there, so make that shit happen. But that's money, and then he can come fight Nate or whoever holds the interim title.
Yeah, get his belt
Because,
back.
dude, look how long he's been out, and they haven't made an intern. They make an intern for anything all quick.
Yeah, well, it's because they haven't seen anybody like McGregor, and he's had just so much fan.
Well, they were gonna make it for Ferguson Khabib. They should just gave it to Ferguson because Khabib couldn't make a tiramisu, or he couldn't beat the tiramisu. Who would win though, Woodley or McGregor?
That'd be a good fight.
Toss up. It's a toss up. They're gonna look to knock each other out though.
I think Woodley would use his wrestling 100%. Do you think he would look off? I don't think. Do you think he would look for the knockout punch? Do you think he would risk getting caught by McGregor?
McGregor's
He's
left,
been caught
yeah.
by
Who
Nate
beat
the
him?
Great.
Yeah, I was about to say yeah.
Nate the Great fucked him up with a vicious combo
Man,
against
but
the cage.
fucking Nate.
I know everyone talks about it. Sorry guys, but
Nate Marquardt's fucking ginormous though.
Yeah.
Man. He's a
Yeah,
fucking
it's
monster.
one
He's
of the
coming
nastiest
back, too.
knockouts ever.
Yeah. I don't know. That'll be a good fight to watch though. It'd be a toss up for me.
3 belts. Imagine that.
On the line. Oh my
Dude,
god.
can we? Are we still calling McGregor?
Yep,
the
I say so.
featherweight?
Yeah, just because he's triple.
Holloway, yeah, he did beat Holloway, man. It's hard not to. He beat McGregor and he's beaten Holloway. He beat Aldo and he beat Holloway, and Holloway's beaten Aldo. So it's kind of hard not to be like, well, McGregor's.
It is his belt, man.
Which one would he come back to, though?
He's coming back to 155. There's
Yep.
no way he's making 145.
He's not dropping down. He's not dropping
So
down.
it's kind of like, do we call him the champion anymore? No, but
I'm gonna call him the 2-time champ.
yeah, I like. It sounds really nice, the 2-time champ, the champ.
champ.
So
McGregor champ.
yeah.
2 classes. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Moving on. Silva versus Gastelum.
Even though Gastelum lost his last fight, I like that he's coming back quick
Yeah.
to fucking just catch another W. Hopefully.
Talking about size, right?
Yeah.
The Weidman just used the size.
I don't think size is gonna be too much of a factor here. I think Silva's not strong enough. He might be longer,
I was about to say that's
but
exactly.
Gastelum's stronger and thicker. And I think size
there isn't really that much of a size. I think Silva has a size advantage. but I
Silva's
think
gonna
Gastelum hold
win
him
because
down.
he's.
You think Silva's gonna win?
Yeah, I think Silva's gonna win.
I don't think Silva wins.
He's gonna use his reach.
I think Silva's gonna get knocked out.
I think it's gonna be the other way around. He's gonna give him that
No,
front.
Gastelum
front,
looked good.
Front foot fucking.
I think so. I think Gastelum's just gonna pressure
No,
this guy.
that's
That-
the only thing that
the
fucked
kick to
Gastelum up
Steven-
in the Weidman fight was size. And if that's not a factor,
Look at this one. Weidman. Silva.
Yeah, he knocked him out
He
twice.
knocked him out.
Well, he fucking
Weidman,
he,
Gastelum.
he taunted him.
What did Gastelum almost do to Weidman?
Knocked
he
him
almost
out.
knocked him out.
My keys to victory were pressure from Gastelum. He is better striking, and my keys to victory for big old fucking dumb Weidman were to take him down, hold him down, and use his BJJ because he was the higher belt and he trains with the more experienced BJJ artist. He trains with a great, I think.
Eddie Bravo? No, he's not 10th one.
Gastelum trains with Eddie Bravo.
There you go.
But this guy trains with Matt Serra and
It's New Jersey guys.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
I
float
think-
around like what's his name? One of the older Gracies.
But no, yeah, I don't know. That'd be a good fight. Well, it is gonna be a good fight to watch.
Yeah.
I think Anderson Silva can pull it off though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I would like to see it.
I want to see Gastelum win. I would like to see Gastelum drop down to his original division, but it's kind of weird that he hasn't.
He likes staying fat, man.
Yeah, he likes
Missed
eating
weight a
tacos.
lot.
You can't blame him. I love eating tacos too.
Some
Burritos are good.
Popeyes, whatever.
Yep. He needs to get on all that the whole keto shit. Just eat beans and fucking guacamole. Drop the corn and flour tortillas. Wrap it in lettuce, nigga. You gotta drop the fucking flour, corn. It's unnecessary. I tell my dad all the time, like, you can't be eating a fucking dozen tortillas every fucking meal. Why not? Like, he's dropped it down. He's like, I only eat 6 now. That's still too
I
good.
don't know, man. If Kimbo's son will be anything. Did he win his last fight? Yeah, he won it by knockout,
Back
didn't
to Mr. National Soldier YouTube chat. real
he? Yeah.
quick. Do you think Kimbo's son will be anything?
Didn't he win his last fight by knockout?
I'm not sure. I can look it up real quick. I can
Yeah.
look up his.
I forgot what his name is.
Baby Slice.
Yeah, I can just look up Baby Slice.
Watch
I
it
know
be
his
like.
dad was Kevin Ferguson, but
What about? It's
Yeah,
gonna be like a gay porno. It's gonna come out and shit.
Baby Slice.
Yeah.
Let's see, what is it? Did it come
Kevin,
up?
yeah, it is Kevin Ferguson.
Is
Kevin
it Baby
Ferguson
Slice?
Jr.,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Damn. It's the same thing.
Yeah, he's just a junior.
Where's the Wikipedia shit? Where's the Wikipedia up here? I don't want to see his story on him. Okay, yeah, that's his record. He's 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. Okay.
Last fight at TKO, but he's in Bellator. He
Yeah.
got choked out though.
I don't know, man. I like to see him fight. He needs more. I want to see more of him first before I can determine if it's gonna be
He's in
anything.
Bellator
or not.
though, so that's good.
They got good people in Bellator.
I haven't really paid attention to him too much, but I guess I should.
If he won his last. He got choked out. Damn.
Yeah.
The fight before that.
I was supposed to watch the Contender Series. I'm sorry, Mr. National Soldier, I didn't watch it. I'm gonna watch a couple today when
Dana
I
White's Contender
when I
Series.
drive you back. Yeah,
That's
I hear
Tuesdays,
it's super
right?
good, dude. Everyone's a fucking rave about it,
Uh-huh.
and I need to watch it.
I'm pretty sure it's better than the Tough.
I hear.
The
I'm gonna
Ultimate
watch
Fighter.
this next Tough just because there's a belt. I say I ain't watching the Tough because it's all fucking drama, super drama show, UFC. But
Number one.
it's the #1 drama show. But it's gonna be all
Let
chicks.
me bang, bro.
It's gonna be chicks.
Let me bang, bro.
Let me bang, bro.
Just let me bang.
Yeah, but if you guys don't know, they're gonna crown a 125-pound flyweight women's champion at the end of Gaethje versus Alvarez. They're gonna have a tough season.
That's gonna be
But
a
I need to
badass
get on
fight.
I need to get on the Contender Series. I hear these fights are really paying off. Is Joanna versus Rose happening? I haven't seen anything official. And last I heard on MMA Hour, shout outs to them and Ariel Hawani. I heard it wasn't official.
No, I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything about it.
I heard.
I seen the poster of it, but I didn't know if it was official.
I
or
haven't
not.
heard it was official, and even Pat Barry said it wasn't official yet. So
I would think the Thug Rose would get fucking annihilated.
Joanna's a beast.
She's gonna,
Beast.
like I described it last time, how John Jones was gonna come at DC Terminator 2 style. That's what fucking Joanna the Champ is gonna do to Thug Rose.
Paige versus Jessica I.
kind of scared for Paige. Jessica's no joke. She might not be like a knockout artist or submission artist, but she's got good stand-up and she's well-rounded for that division. So.
National soldiers, like you've been saying that for the last 3 podcasts.
Yeah, right.
Taking
I'm
a
sorry.
while.
I've been busy. At work.
There's too much content.
Yeah, there's a lot of content. I think people. I will catch up now that I have like these 3 weeks of no fights. Like tomorrow, I don't have fights, so I'll probably catch up on some fights.
Fucking binge watch that
Yeah, I
shit.
should just binge watch it.
You got medicine, you got other screens, you're good.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm kind of scared for Paige.
That'll be a good fight. I don't know. I'd
Scared for
toss
Paige.
up.
I think it's gonna be at 125 because they already got contenders now. Boom. People were scared. They're like, "Oh, there's not enough women. Oh, it's gonna drain the divisions." Well, what is it? There's not enough women. It's gonna.
They're making excuses.
Which
What the
one?
Fuck?
It can't be both.
You got a fucking rebuttal for everything.
Well, I guess there's not enough women to float. Yeah, there is. Let them fight at 115 and 125. They can jump in between. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. A lot of girls are gonna find their weights now instead of having to jump 20 pounds
Yep.
to fight. Shevchenko versus Joanna is a potential fight that could happen at 125, where Joanna wants to be champ.
Cyborg versus Holly Holm.
Cyborg
happen?
Home should happen next.
That'd be fucking dope.
that should actually that's a rumored fight.
UFC Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that should
Bam.
be a good
I
fight.
think that one's rumored at Madison Square Garden.
Oh
to
my
be honest.
god.
I'm not sure. But
You better have fake explosive diarrhea that day or
Cyborg-
something, so you have to go to the
Cyborg's
wedding.
calling it, I think.
Fuck. No, I can't. Fuck.
We just won't put you in the camera or nothing. We won't say your hair. You can just sit like right there and watch the fights.
Man. Yeah, though that New York card's looking really good.
Hopefully nobody does anything stupid, get hurt, whatever.
Yeah.
Or can't you look it up, the potential fights so far? Or are we just
For
talking about
that card
for
itself,
the New York card? Yeah, I think they already have a lineup on the UFC website.
they should have one.
At least an outline of the top 3 fights.
Well, wait. If 215 is DJ, what's 216?
216 is going to be.
That's the Amanda Nunes fight, no?
Oh,
The
yeah.
rescheduled Nunes
Yeah,
Shevchenko
I
fight.
think that's gonna be in the DJ card.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
So then what's 216?
Yeah, it's on the 215 card. See.
Under the DJ.
Yeah, under DJ and Ray Borg. That's a 250. Well, we could save that for right now, but let me find this one.
The New York card.
Yeah, the New York card.
The Stephen Struve fight doesn't look bad neither.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could look at the card right now.
Mhm.
Towards the end, we could look at those 2 ending cards. But what was it? 216.
All right, National
November
Soldiers,
4th.
gotta get out, man.
All
Deuces,
right.
man. Take it easy, man.
Yeah,
Thanks
much
for always
love,
being in
dude.
here,
Yeah,
dude.
thanks for always commenting and dropping us some love. I love you, bro.
Peace.
In a platonic way. What does platonic mean, Frankie? I just know it
What
means
you
like,
think it means? You used it in the appropriate
Yeah, because I've
context.
heard it used like that, so it just meant like in a non-gay way, just like in a
It's basically
much love, bro.
it's the PR way of saying no homo.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I think we can vouch for that. Yeah.
All right. So So the New York card is
Throw that bitch over
they
there.
only have 3.
3 fights so far announced. There's just 3 fights though.
Yeah. It's Bisbing versus George
Ooh.
St Pierre.
Damn, Johnny Hendricks gonna fight on it too.
Hendricks versus Paulo Costa. That guy looked like a beast. He's 10-0.
Oh
He
shit.
knocked out his last dude, and then Cody Garbrandt versus T.J. Dillashaw. So
The
there's
snake.
already two title fights in there. Forgot what the other ones were. I think the Joanna
Man,
versus
they're gonna add
Rose
so many
and
fights
the
to that
Cyborg
fucking
versus
thing.
Holm are
Damn.
Jesus
rumored on there
fucking
to make
Christ.
it 4. And Frankie's gonna miss it.
And
Oh, Frankie.
Garbrandt's
I thought
gonna
you
be
were
good to go,
Frankie
though?
Edgar.
What?
Garbrandt's gonna be good to go.
I think he already said it.
Yeah, he's playing touch butt with his fucking friends, man.
It means you love Pluto.
It means you like him, but you don't want to bang him.
Okay.
So yes, platonic was the right way to use it.
Okay.
Unless you want to bang him.
Oh, yeah, you college boys over here.
It's a mystery. I'm a man of mystery. You have to figure that one out.
Which is cool, but
Stephen Struve
Yeah.
versus
So
Alexander.
yeah, UFC Rotterdam.
Basically, Groot versus Groot. Because they're
Oh,
both
of course
fucking
they're gonna
tall.
put-
This is the tallest fight in
It's
UFC
Groot
history.
versus Groot.
It's gonna be.
well, you said it's Rotterdam, right?
Yeah,
Well, Struve is from the Netherlands, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why he's the
and Volkov is definitely European of sorts.
Volkov. It sounds Slavic.
Oh yeah, you think
Slavic.
you're the best fighter?
From the Ukraine.
Grand Theft Auto.
Shit, and then that one's gonna be interesting. They have similar records: 28-8-0 for Struve, and then 28-6-0 for Volkov. And Struve's fought some good heavyweights.
Yeah, he's lost to
But-
good guys.
Yeah, Volkov. Let's see. Beat Roy Nelson in his last fight. He beat Timothy Johnson by split decision. And then he was an M1 and then M1 in Bellator. He lost to Congo. Then he lost another one. I don't know about that. This guy. How tall is he? 6'7". Holy fuck.
Giants.
Yeah, what the fuck? And then Stefan Struve, 7 feet, 265.
The skyscraper.
Yeah. So, Daniel O'Millan Zuck? I don't know. He beat him by barbo choke. Round 2, 140.
Oh, we saw that fight.
Yeah. Antonio Silva, he KO'd him. Those were Struve's last 2 fights. And then he lost against Jared Rochelt by decision. UFC 93 2 years ago. He had a heart condition where he couldn't fight for a while.
Who, Struve?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. He would come on and off, and he couldn't fight. Like, he would get pulled out from some fights because they wouldn't let him fight. But it looks like he's back, and it looks like he's healthy, and he's being able to train more. So, he's knocked out Stipe. He's one of the few guys to beat Stipe.
Alexander.
Stipe Miocic.
Yeah.
Struve.
Struve. Oh,
Struve
beat
knocked
me
out
up.
Stipe.
Oh shit.
Yeah, earlier on. He's got a knockout win over Stipe Miocic. And then we have returning the former, never defending featherweight champion Jermaine Durandamy.
The one that ran away from Cyborg.
The one that said, "Fuck this! I'm not fighting Cyborg.
I don't wanna
You
die
can
in
keep
the
your
ring."
belt. You can keep your division. I'm going back to 135. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do.
Kick rocks.
I'm out of here." Yep.
She's Dutch, too.
Yeah, she's from the Netherlands.
Shouldn't even fight. Fuck
She's
that
fighting Marion Renault. Similar records in MMA, but Durandamy has a crazy record in boxing, kickbooks. She is from the Netherlands. That's what they like doing, kickbooks. So, I don't know. I want to see her lose
For dodging a fight.
for doing that because she gave up a championship. And I don't know.
Yeah,
I would like to have seen her versus Cyborg, but she fucked it up.
Shit would have been the same outcome. She would have fucking lost, but I don't know. She should have still fought her, man. She should have.
And this is the Rotterdam, right?
Yeah.
This is gonna be on
UFC
Fox?
Rotterdam. What?
This is on Fox?
Scroll up a little bit. It should tell you.
If not, it should be on Fight Pass. So definitely.
Oh, no, this is... Oh, okay, Fight Night 115.
It might be on Fight Pass. Doesn't say.
What about UFC 215?
215. Yeah, there's not too many more fights we can look on this card. I could look at them, but you guys won't know too many of them. Barbarino's gonna fight in there. Rustam Khabilov fought Demetrius at one point. Then he tested positive for steroids, if I'm not mistaken. But he lost anyway, so it didn't matter. Didn't have to get turned around. Let's see. 215?
Oh, what's 216? My fault.
216 is to be announced.
Oh, all right, no wonder.
Oh, they have people fighting on it though, but what the fuck? This is not a pay-per-view I want to buy.
Which one?
I was wondering, dude.
216?
Who's on 216?
Nobody.
What the fuck?
Evan Dunham versus
Who?
Daniel
Dariush?
Beniel Dariush.
I don't know any. I know Will Brooks.
I know both of those. But
I know Will
and
Brooks.
I know
Will Brooks?
and Nick Lentz. I know both of those.
Hell no.
And then I don't know.
John
I see
Moraga?
Walt Harris fight.
I'll
John
pass on
Moraga. I
that.
like John Moraga.
Hey, I'll still watch it, but I'm not gonna
Brad
pay for it.
Tavares versus Liades. I know those guys. Lando Venata's good versus Abel Trujillo.
See, this is why I haven't heard
good
anything
fights.
about UFC 216.
But this is not a pay-per-view. Are
No,
you putting it on Big Fox?
it better be on
When is
free
this? This is in
somewhere.
October?
They better pay us to watch
October
it.
7th. Get the shit away from my birthday. Please give me some fucking names.
Oh, so you're telling me I'm going to miss 215 and 217 and then 216 ain't even going to
To
be
watch
good?
this garbage?
Good job, man.
The timing,
This is a
right?
week away from my birthday, and you guys have
Crucial
hot
timing.
garbage. Sorry to say that, guys. Sorry to be so disrespectful to these fighters, but this is not a pay-per-view. And so near to my birthday, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna pay for this.
Happy birthday. I'll buy it for you for your birthday, man. That'll be my birthday gift too.
All right.
Bam.
Fight Companion, tune in October 7th. Yeah, this is a horrible fucking pay-per-view right
Don't worry
now.
about it. You don't have to
The
buy
thing
it.
is, they only have 7 matches on there. There's usually 12, so they're gonna add another 5 on there.
I hope the next 5 aren't good. I hope this is all the prelims and the real
Yeah,
fight.
this better be all the before matches. But we saw 215, all right? No, let's go over 215 real quick before we start closing everything out.
Oh, that's a great card
Demetrius
too.
Johnson versus Ray Borg. It's not the fight we wanted. It's the fight we needed. That sounded so gay.
What's the one we wanted?
TJ?
Versus
It's not the one I
Dillashaw?
wanted.
Versus TJ Dillashaw?
Yeah, it's the one. It's not the one I wanted.
The super fight?
Yeah, I didn't want it.
That would have had to been a catchweight, no?
No, he wanted to come down and fight for the belt. TJ did. But DJ's like, hey, hold up. You can't just jump the line. He's like, there's contenders here, and they're not paying me enough. Now show me the money and I'll fight you. And he's like, look, and if you really want this fight and they're not going to pay me, drop down to the division, win a fight, and make sure you can make the weight, and I'll
And then I'll take the title.
yeah, and then I'll fight with you.
Title
But,
shot.
People want to talk shit that DJ just wants to break the record. Dude, let the guy fucking break his goddamn record.
Nobody's fucking beat him, man.
Yeah, no one's beating him in that division. And
Yeah,
it's not
it's-
fair for TJ to
It's
jump
not
the
like
line.
he puts on boring fights neither,
Oh, he's
man.
complaining about money. Look, just because he's whooped the shit out of everyone. Like, we went over this maybe on Sunday, me and you. DJ has fought in the WEC, and he's fought bigger guys. So he's been accustomed to fighting bigger guys that are skilled. So when he drops down to 125, it's going to be hard to find guys that have fought in the higher divisions when there's already been a 125 division established, and they haven't had to fight a guy in the octagon that's fucking physically way bigger than them.
Or who's that young guy who just won not that long ago? And what he said at the end of the fight when they interviewed him, I want to meet my equal.
Gaethje.
There you go. I want to see Demetrius Johnson meet his fuck. We haven't seen him fight an equal yet, man. He's
People want to complain about it.
He
He's
always
just that
outclassed
damn
everybody,
good,
man. He's
Like,
fucking awesome.
He puts it together. His striking,
Yeah.
his
Fucking super quick,
yeah,
man.
his takedowns.
He
his
is
jiu-jitsu
Mighty
on the
Mouse.
floor.
He literally is Mighty Mouse.
Dude, I don't know where. Boom. Did you guys see how he beat Haraguchi with like a second left? There was a second left. They made him tap with a second left in the 4th round.
Yeah, I want to see him meet his equal, and he hasn't yet.
Mm-mm.
And I think he's very overlooked and underappreciated in the UFC, man. He should be as popular as fucking Conor McGregor and all these other
No love
people,
for the
man.
little guys.
Yeah, he's dope, man.
Dude, I haven't mind paid for his fighting or
No.
his fights. And
I'll watch it. If
they're
he headlined
interesting.
the pay-per-view, I'll watch it. I'll buy it, whatever.
Yeah.
He's a fucking badass,
I
man.
like Mighty Mouse. I follow him
Yeah.
on Twitter.
He's barely
He's a
getting
fucking
plugged in
badass
the
Twitch streamer
commercials.
too, man. He plays fucking games and shit on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
He's dope.
And then Shevchenko versus the Bullet.
I got Shevchenko.
You got Shevchenko?
Yeah, me too.
Just 'cause
Valentina.
I like her body.
Unless Amanda gets a
And that
sinus
tattoo-
infection
the tattoo
again.
of the gun on her.
The Bullet. I had Shevchenko in the rematch, and it didn't happen. I'll break it down a little bit more. I'll watch more fights on it. It's still weeks away. I still have time. Next episode, I'll probably break down. I'll give you a fight to watch. I'll pick a fight that we should watch, a couple of Mayweather fights, and I'll send you guys the links. And the next time we come,
Damn.
we've seen them, and we can talk about shit that I wanted to point out in that fight, just because it's getting closer to that fight.
Mayweather?
Yeah, definitely want to watch Mayweather Canelo. I'll send the link to that. If Canelo couldn't touch this guy,
I don't
he
even
couldn't
want to
fuck him
watch
up.
research on it because I've seen all Mayweather's
I have
fights,
too,
man.
bitch, but it helps. Stop being a cocksucker.
Why? Mayweather's gonna win that
What do
fight.
you do? Watch baseball shit? Look up football shit? Fuck
Yep.
that shit.
Fuck
Football
that
stuff,
shit.
man. Hey, man,
Nobody
fuck.
got time for that.
Mayweather's been fucking boxing forever.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Conor McGregor is learning how to box after Mayweather's been boxing his whole life. The fuck out of here. Conor has a puncher's chance. That's it.
Yeah, but we're breaking down the fights, bitch. We're not talking about it.
You can break it down. He's gonna outbox him.
Yeah, how? You don't know how
The
he boxes?
fucking he said he's gonna be more into offense, man. I can see him being in attack mode, cause he even said he knows he disappointed the fans fighting Pacquiao way too late in his career when he should have fought him earlier.
Stop making shit up.
Look it up. It's just interview with Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, it's easy to say that now after he got all his money.
That's true. He's gonna make over like 300 mil of this fucking fight.
But yeah, no, either 215 is looking really good, man. Nunez and then Ngannou.
Yeah,
finally-
Dos Santos,
Dos Santos.
Magny.
That's gonna be a good one.
Jeremy Stevens.
Magny versus Dos Anjos.
Gilbert Melendez.
Melendez versus Stevens. The return of Melendez.
Even Cejudo versus Heath.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a dope card.
I like Latifi. I've seen him fight. He gets
When the
beat
fuck
up.
is CM Punk gonna fight again, man?
Yeah.
Put him in that Madison Square Garden card. Let's go
McMahon's back
against Mickey Gall.
against who?
Against Mickey Gall again.
Who?
CM Punk.
CM Punk versus Mickey Gall again.
Yeah.
The rematch
Yep. Why not?
for the WWE title. Let's do it. Book it. Ladder match. Let's get the ladder match.
Oh, you
going.
fucking heard Ronda Rousey supposedly signed with
Dude, Yeah, let's
WWE.
talk about this shit a little bit. Frankie, what do you hear about this?
I haven't heard anything about
Yeah.
this. This
Okay,
is
so
news
she's
to me.
training under the Brian Kendrick, who trained under Mr. WrestleMania, Mr.
Shawn Michaels.
I'm a Sexy Boy,
Jamie the Jobber.
Shawn Michaels. So he trained the Brian Kendrick, who's now well, not officially, but I hear rumors and I've seen things.
Yeah, so supposedly she
that
signed
she's
with
training
WWE.
under. And she's
What
signed
the
with
not?
WWE.
Why
And here's
not?
the crazier thing. So they're gonna try to do.
John Jones front row
No,
SummerSlam.
no. They're trying to do what I hear is they're gonna try to do Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, and Bayley, because they have this thing where they were the 4 horsewomen, and then you have Ronda Rousey, who's training under Brian Kendrick now, Shayna Baszler, who's in the Mae Young Classic, and then you have Roderick Strong's wife. Roderick Strong is in NXT, so she's somehow linked into WWE. And then you have the tall bitch that I forget her name. They also call themselves the 4 horsewomen.
Okay.
What I hear is they're trying to come up with an angle where they're going to do the 4 horsewomen versus the 4 horsewomen.
Gotcha.
The 4 horsewomen of UFC versus or MMA versus the 4 horsewomen of WWE.
Gotcha. Why not? They need to push the women big time.
Look,
in
they're
the
gonna do what
time.
people are gonna do. I'm tired of watching.
They're gonna entertain us.
I don't have to like it.
Ass.
True.
I don't have to
She
like
needs
it.
money. She's not gonna fight in UFC. She's not gonna. She's gonna. She. You know why too? She's gonna make money from being on TV and stuff. And since fucking WWE makes her own movies, she's gonna fucking sign a fat ass movie deal with them too. Or she probably did. Cause you know how they make all their side movies, all their like the Marine movies and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a really good movie that they're coming out with WWE.
No, I'm straight.
I think so. I forgot what it was called, but it looked interesting.
I'll pass on that.
There was no WWE guys in it. It was all like different people.
Then I might watch it.
Shut up.
I want to see Randy Orton trying to act.
He's not in there. I'm telling you, there's not any WWE guys in this shit. But all right, let's close it off with. Everyone's been talking about it. I didn't want to start it off with the Malignaggi versus Conor McGregor beef.
Let him fight him after Floyd.
If you guys have stuck out this long,
He takes
a
winner.
little bit longer.
Okay.
So Malignaggi versus Conor beef. You guys, if you guys haven't heard by now, Malignaggi. I guess we could start it from the beginning. Conor gets really famous, beating the shit out of the guys in the UFC. And he says I think he says he runs boxing. I forget how it starts off. I think he tweets
Fucking
out
idiot.
he runs boxing, and then Mayweather tweets something out too. Or Mayweather tweeted something out, and this guy responded. And they kind of flirted the idea of a fight, and everyone kind of like, ha, 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 I'd watch it. Dana White was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. That's bullshit. And then like a little bit more, it started gaining steam, and McGregor started winning more, won a little bit more, and it looked like Mayweather was like on board. And then after McGregor won the second title, and he was champ, it was like holy shit. Because after the Aldo fight is when it all got like,
Well, he was starting to call everything, man.
yeah,
before it happened.
where he's like, this is gonna happen, and he's like, and then I think he said something about this left hand run
He
the box, something like that.
He
I can't
believes
remember.
in himself a lot.
Yeah. So, whatever.
after that, and it becomes serious, the Mayweather-McGregor talk, Paulie Malignaggi is interviewed on Showtime, and he starts talking shit about Conor. About how he could beat Conor with one hand tied behind his back. Conor would get fucked up, this and that, and Conor, I guess, he was like, "Fuck this guy, fuck, I hate it. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this guy." So, whatever. Some time goes by, and boom, fight gets signed, and Malignaggi gets hit up by the McGregor team to come help spar.
Prepare.
He doesn't necessarily know for what. He doesn't necessarily know for tactics or to actually spar McGregor himself. But he's asked to come down and help with this guy's camp. Comes down for one sparring session, and he's got to fly out to go do a Showtime thing. I forgot who was boxing. I think it was Broner versus somebody versus, do you remember Mikey Garcia? Yeah, Mikey Garcia versus Adrian Broner. I think that's the fight.
Not too sure.
I think that's the fight. Mike Garcia apparently put on a clinic, and you go back and watch that fight. But yeah, so he had to go back and do that, and so he sparred with Conor. And from the interviews I heard from Paulie, talked to MMA Hour and other people, you know, Conor was getting some good rounds, but for the most part, he won the sparring session the first time. And towards the end, he had to take off a little bit because he was getting tired. He wasn't conditioned as much as he should be because, you know, he's retired. You know, he's coming in trying to get his conditioning. So when he went back to the Showtime thing, he's like, you know what, I need to come back in a little bit better shape. So he worked out for like a whole week to try to get his conditioning up as much as he could. So he came back and he boxes McGregor again. Like, apparently they have another sparring session set up, and he comes in. But like, he comes in and like Dana's there, and one of the Lorenzo's there.
One of the Fertitta brothers.
Yeah, and there's like cameras and shit.
Oh yeah.
And they snap pictures. They were snapping the pictures before. Conor's had people follow him.
Yeah.
So they snap pictures of what is an apparent pushdown after the 9th, like during the 10th, 11th, or maybe not the 12th, like 10th, 11th, 9th, 10th, 11th. There's a pushdown where Paulie says that he was fatiguing McGregor and fucking him up, like landing some good body shots and talking shit to where McGregor pushed him down.
Okay.
But he says Conor's strong and gives him some good looks and sets some good traps during the first rounds, but
he figured
the body
it out.
shots, like he starts figuring it out, and Conor has to switch, and then the body shots getting too much, and he says Conor whimpers when he gets hit to the body, and he said he was beating him up.
Yeah, he's
in that last, like he says, Conor did get, like, don't get him wrong, Conor got his shots in, but you know
he beat the brakes off him.
Yeah, he beat the brakes off of him for a retired boxer that hasn't boxed since he was like for a while. So what probably happened was they asked Paulie if Conor had power.
Hell yeah.
Remember?
I don't remember them asking that.
And Paulie's like, he's got average power. He doesn't have, oh my god, power. And Conor could have taken offense to that. This is all speculation, but you guys can look it up yourselves and see what's going on. This is just how I see it, and I try to take it from both sides. So, I don't know, where was I, Frankie?
Talk about
the push down. And
well, yeah, Conor said, or Malignaggi said that he didn't have good power, so yeah, Conor could have taken that as a slight.
McGregor kind of takes offense to that. What some people are saying, like, what the fuck? Why are you saying this guy has no power? People are asking him. You know, they're gonna come up and ask him, and he's like, I'm not gonna tell a lie. So what Malignaggi and other people think is, you know, he probably took offense to that. So, and he already had taken offense to what he had said back in December before the fight had been made. And they're doing their whole Showtime thing, and if you watch All Access Part 2, that's my phone. At the end of All Access Part 2, McGregor says he's going to have Paulie in, and he's going to make him pay for his words. Dude, he says it.
Okay.
Like, he said, like, pretty much, like, I'm going to fuck this guy up.
I'm going to watch it. I haven't watched it.
I'm going to beat the fuck out of him for saying what he said. Like, pretty much it's ego. Like,
Yeah.
you said that
So that's why basically he pushed him over.
yeah, well, you
'cause
said
it was
this,
work.
you said this shit back in December. So I'm going to have you in, and I'm going to show you what's up. I'm going to show you these hands. Polly came in, I think, a little bit too much, wanting to be in the McGregor crew in the training camp. Got his ego hurt with the bullshit pictures and the bullshit narrative that the McGregor team or someone in that camp leaked, because those pictures were taken by that camp.
Yeah.
So once those pictures left, whoever was taking that picture, that's a leakage by the camp, in my opinion. I don't care who put it out online. Once you give it, if I take a picture of something crazy and I don't want to put it out there because I don't want it to be associated with my name, I'll give it to one of you guys, and you guys do it. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Someone on McGregor's team or whoever
But
took that
I like
picture
how
or whoever
Paul-
was let in took it and then released it. So Paulie goes ahead and leaves McGregor's camp. He doesn't like the narrative that was written. Like, he's made out to look like a chump. Like, look at me, I'm McGregor. For 0-0 in boxing, look at what I'm doing to this world boxing champion.
Yeah.
My hands
And I
behind my
knocked
back.
him out. Yeah.
I knocked him down. I'm tooling him in his domain, and I'm about to. And I know, I get it. You're trying to sell the fight, but you're doing it at another man's expense, like another man's
And
credibility.
somebody
Another
Like,
prideful man's
yeah,
expense.
Another, like, dude, he's a prideful man.
Yeah.
Like, if you've seen Malinaji, if you've seen Polly, he's a talker. He's a shit talker. So apparently, what happened too in the gym, he was talking shit. Like, oh, well, you can't handle it. Like, look, you can't take some rounds off. And like, apparently, when he pushed him down, he's like, well, you needed that breather. And then the pictures got released, and so now Polly left the camp, and like, he's been on a world tour,
Talking shit.
talking all this stuff about Conor, and
Saying he's
and
cheap.
you know what? At first, I was pissed off at Conor, and I can't be pissed at Polly for doing this, but it's blow for blow, so I can't really be pissed at Conor because Polly's coming back with a right of his own.
Yeah.
Like, McGregor might have hit him with a hook, but this guy's coming back with his hook too. He's like, "Fuck you! You're gonna hit me. I'm gonna hit you too."
I think they're just trying to hype up the fight.
And it's ego, and it could be that too. There could be another angle. Paulie works for Showtime.
Both.
This
I think
is
it's a little
Showtime
bit of
fight.
both. I think it's a
This
little
can
bit
set
of
up a fight between Paulie and Conor.
both. Yeah.
Both. And the ego. Don't underplay the ego.
Yeah, there's the ego is a huge thing right now in play, in my opinion, on both parts. Conor for the shit talking that happened in December, and Paulie for the videos that got leaked. So Lomachenko offers to spar with McGregor if he needs a sparring partner, which
Oh
is
yeah,
kind of
McGregor
funny.
said thanks but no thanks.
Did he?
Yeah, he responded already.
I didn't see that. That's
She would have
funny.
fucking killed him, man.
Yeah.
Lomachenko would have lit him up like a Chinese Christmas tree.
Yeah, Lomachenko would have fucked him up. All right, well, we've been going strong for an hour and a half, and I know we can go a little bit longer, but I say we cut it off there.
Yep, that's it.
This is the Full Hill Podcast, episode 26. Jamie the Jobber.
See you
You
later,
got anything
ladies.
to say? They can find you
man.
on Twitter. What was it? What's your Twitter?
JVOG773.
Everyone, tweet him again, please. Change it to Jamie the Jobber.
No.
And thanks a lot for joining me today.
Yep, anytime, man.
Frank Messira Jr., thanks a lot for coming again.
Thanks for having me.
Where
Catch
can they find you? At the Rewrites on Twitter. When are you guys
Yes.
playing again?
the Pilsen Fest Sunday, August 20th at
Are you doing
12:30.
Boom Boom again?
12:30. No, 12:30 p.m. August 20th. Pilsen Fest. Catch us at Pilsen Fest.
At the
12:30.
dojo?
12:30 for free.
Was that at the dojo?
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
I
What's
thought
your-
it was. I thought I read it on there.
What's your poom poom, man?
I don't know. We'll see. So check out the Rewrites. They're an awesome band. I don't know what to classify. What do you call yourself, guys, Frankie? An indie band?
No, I don't know about indie. We're good.
No.
We're rock and roll alternative.
If you like the
band.
Kings of Leon, you'll like the Rewrites.
Damn.
Bad example.
No?
Maybe you gotta say if you're gonna say
You guys
Kings of
cover
Leon, you
Kings
gotta
of
say
Leon
like
songs.
early Kings of Leon.
Yeah, early Kings
Because
of
we're
Leon,
they're about
sorry.
to walk in expecting some fucking
Yeah.
No, y'all
posh
motherfuckers
ass
better
arena
play some Molly
band.
Chambers.
No, that's what they
Yeah,
play.
the
Molly
fucking-
Chambers
Yeah.
and Red Morning Light
Yeah.
and Spiral Staircase. It's early Kings of Leon, not the
Yeah, sex on
Use
fire
Somebody and
bullshit.
Sex on Fire. So check out the Rewrites. They're always doing their thing around town, playing everywhere.
Watch out for that new releases too soon.
So yeah, check
More to
out
come.
for new podcast. out of Full Heel Studios. We'll see what's going on with that because, dude, everyone hit up fucking Son Caesar. We need to know what's going on with Talk is Deep. If not, I'm taking that shit and I'm just gonna fucking abduct it, rip the tapes from YouTube,
And he's gonna talk about how he's pro Muslim ban.
yeah, and we're gonna start. What? I'm pro banning you right now for that one. But we're gonna steal Talk is Deep if he doesn't figure shit out, and he'll be pissed, dude. He probably won't
Hostile
talk to me for a while
takeover.
if I do that.
Hostile takeover.
Yeah, he'll probably be mad.
We're gonna hijack it, NWO style.
Yeah, we're gonna hijack this shit in the NWO style. Full Heel. This is gonna be Talk is Deep presented by Full Heel Podcast. So tweet that guy at damn. I don't even know his. He always changes his fucking. Twitter
I think
handle.
it's Dead Caesar.
I don't think it's that anymore. It might be. You might be right. I think he might.
It
just
might be
change
like Sun Glohan.
it. Yeah. It might be that.
I don't know.
All right, everybody. So thanks for joining us. I love you guys, and subscribe if you guys haven't already on YouTube, Podbean, and iTunes at Full Heel Podcast, and check me out on Twitter. I love you, bitches. Take it easy.